Hello everyone, my name is Richa Mahajan. I'm assistant professor in Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, Jagan Nath University, Jaipur. Today my topic is selections of photographs. It does not matter if you are a novice or a professional photographer. One of the most important parts of the crafts comes after you put the camera down, selecting the best photos. One common question photographers start with is, how do I select a picture? Going through potentially hundreds of photos from a shoot can be overwhelming and emotional, time consuming, and tedious. The selection process is never easy. It can make me hours to choose the final photos that I want to retouch and edit, says photographer and Skillshare instructor Jessica Kobesi. You really want to make sure you take your time and you don't rush choosing your final photos. Shifting through these shots allows you to produce a collection of work that best represents your talent and your client's desire. In this guide, we will walk you through how to select photos using photo selection software like Lightroom. How to select photos? As you go through your photos, your goal is to choose the best shots to work with. Give yourself some grace during this process, as not every shot will make the cut. You got to give yourself some credit, says Kobesi. You just went out, you did a photo shoot. Not every photo is going to be perfect. It's okay. Focus on choosing the best images that convey your vision or that of your client and resist spending too long obsessing over the photos that did not quite turn out. Next is look for mistakes. When you look through photos, you will likely notice something that you didn't see in real time. Sometimes when you are in the middle of a photo shoot, you really don't pay attention to a small detail like the hand placement, says Kobesi. And so that's something that you notice when you put them in Lightroom. Start by weeding out any photos that have obvious flaws and or mistakes. If you discover any out of focus shots, overexposed shots, photos, backgrounds, distractions, or problems like lighting or awkward body positioning, you can either dismiss that photo or correct the problem in Photoshop with editing. Next is choose different types of photos. When you take hundreds or even thousands of images during a single photo shoot, it's entirely possible that you will end up with two images that you love but that look nearly identical. It can be helpful to put them side by side for easy comparison. To narrow the choice down to one image, consider which photos show off your style or your subject's personality. If you find yourself spending tons of time shifting through similar shots, challenge yourself to trust your gut and choose quickly without overanalyzing. Next is rank your top photos. Skillshare instructor and photographer Jessica Gobesi ranks her photos using the rating on Lightroom, which you can see in the bottom left. After you upload your photos to Lightroom, more details on this below. You can go through and star the photos you like the best. Lightroom allows for 1 to 5 stars, which with 5 star indicating an image you like the most. This simple rating system can help you with the editing process to narrow down your best choice and not waste time with less desirable options. You can also upload a gallery to Lightroom and share a link with your client to allow them to star their favorites so you are not going through the selection process alone. Next is using Lightroom to select photos. You can use so many softwares as well, but we are going to talk about Lightroom. Lightroom, a part of the Adobe collection of design software, is a great way to organize, select, and export photos. The system includes a photo selection tool that allows you to choose the photos you want to work with. But here's a question that every photographer needs to know the answer to. How do I quick select in Lightroom? To make a selection quickly in Lightroom, you can click photos one at a time or select all by clicking on one image and pressing Ctrl plus A Windows or Command plus A Mac. You can also use the toolbar at the top. Choose the Edit tab and press Select All. Since Lightroom is a beast to run on a computer, some photographers opt to supplement their work with Affinity Photos. This program is very similar to Lightroom, and you can use the Affinity Photo Crop to Selection tool to crop and choose your photos. The Affinity Photo Selection tool works just like Lightroom's. With Lightroom, you no longer have to send your photos via emails or review them in person with clients. Your clients can review photos on their own time directly in Lightroom and even comment on them. Cooling down your photos to your top choices helps them not to be overwhelmed and choose the image they love the most from your top picks. Next is client input when selecting photos. When you are selecting photos for a client, remember that you are not just choosing photos that look nice or serve your style. You are choosing photos that best capture your client's goals. Wondering how to make your picture more appealing. When it comes to keeping your end client happy, you need to make your selection with them, their style, and their objectives in mind. Thank you so much.